Righty, welcome to part 6 of Coral Island. If I remember correctly, in a day or two in the game, is going to be the tree planting festival. It's tomorrow. Gotcha. The question is, who was this character's birthday? I thought we saw everyone. Alright. Looks like we got mail. Are these? No, they're not ready. Okay. Alright. The town is looking for volunteers to attend the tree planting festival tomorrow. If you'd like to take part, stop by between 8 a.m. and 2 p.m. We meet in the forest right behind your farm. We'll start the festival as soon as you have enough volunteers. We could sure use the helping hand of a farmer like you, Mayor Connor. That one. Yeah, I was planning to try to stream this, but apparently I don't got it set up right way or something. I'm not very good with tech, so this is going to be another recorded one. And if I don't get the thing set up sooner or later, I might end up just having to ask my husband whether he can help me set it up for if we'll be able to stream, because I plan to do some basically trying to stream some of this, considering I do know it's kind of boring when you're literally just watching someone farm the same thing over and over and then nothing really interesting happening. So plus I was planning to do a couple of horror games, scary games I guess I should say, in the month of October. But unfortunately, if I can't get the streaming thing up, I don't think I'll be able to do it. Considering my computer can run like poo. Don't get me wrong, it's still a good working computer, but sometimes but then again, I don't get tech to begin with, so maybe it's normal. Maybe I'm just the one that just don't get it. Okay, I was missing a giant clam. Interesting. That's going to be something important to remember in the later game. But I guess until then, it's cleaning up trash that someone threw away. For the month of October, I was planning to do some spooky game, like Simulacra 2 and 3 and 1, possibly this other game that I found called The Lightkeeper, if I remember the name correctly. It seemed very interesting, and I've been avoiding any spoilers on what's all in that one, because I know a little bit the Simulacra game, because it's kind of like a puzzle spooky game, but nothing really too scary on those that I know of, because I've never actually played the second and third one. And the third one looks a little bit different than the others from the title screen and such. Plus, well, I haven't seen anyone actually play that one. So yeah, I know a little bit about the Sim Opera games, whereas the Lightkeeper, I've been trying to keep no spoilers from seeing any spoilers at all. So I haven't watched the video that one person posted, because they ended up posting it not too long after I got the game, which, awesome. Because it looks amazing, and like the trailer for it looks awesome. I am really looking forward to playing it. But I don't plan on playing it until, well, like I said, October. I'll probably play the Sim Opera games first, though, and leave the Lightkeeper one for the last one I do for the month of October, because I'm pretty sure that the Sim Opera games are gonna keep me occupied. But once October's done, I'll probably switch back to Coral Island, or, well, pretty much Coral Island, depending on how far in the game I get before then. Which, from the looks of it, not that far. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long this game is. But it feels like I'm just getting this, basically still at the very tippity top of the beginning of this game. A lot of salt in this area, or at least lumps of salt. Yeah, that's interesting, because I'm guessing the salt I ended up buying recently or whatever got wet or wasn't stored properly and got wet somehow, because for some reason it's majorly clumping together, which makes it extremely hard to just put a small bit on anything. It's slightly annoying, especially when you only want slightly salted anything. Nope. Says you want salt, you get a buttload of salt. Literally, I think I've over salted everything I've made this since I got that, because I ran out of the regular salt and then started using the other salt, and it's just clumping up like there's no tomorrow. Suki, right? Right! I've looked everywhere, but I can't find my sunscreen. What will I do for tomorrow? Maybe Alice will have some to spare. Ugh, so annoying. I guess I kinda intruded on her, thinking out loud thoughts. Because, honestly, I think that was a one-person conversation. I said nothing. There To there, because if I remember correctly, we can finally, once that's all done, we can actually, well, upgrade our seeds. Let's see, what's on TV? Spoils of the Land with Jenna. How are y'all all? How are you all? Ready for your next tips and bits on living off the land? Apparently, crickets and fireflies are only out at night. I'm pretty sure it's true. Because during summer holidays, Daddy used to have a bonfire in front of our beach house at sunset. On the way back, there were definitely crickets everywhere. I thought Spoils of the Land was with Jeff. I think I'm thinking of a different TV. What's the weather? Let's see. Welcome to WBC, your main weather-related news source. The forecast covers Coral Island's surrounding area. Tomorrow's going to be sunny. Cool. Telenovela? Is that how you say that? Duplication. It says. Yep, bedtime. It was a repeat. Oh, apparently we, help money. I think so. So I have a feeling help's gonna be a big need later on. Alright, so go plant the stuff. Floating. Just floating there. There's no care in the world. Alright, let's grab that, because I don't think, since it's a holiday, I don't think the lab will be open, so we'll need to do it tomorrow. Let's see, you're not harvestable yet, neither are you, but y'all do need water! There we go. Alright, I don't know what all do I need to bring anything, though, to this tree plant. I imagine we would need, like, maybe a shovel or something, maybe the axe to clear debris away, maybe? I don't know. I honestly don't know. I've never been to a tree planting festival, so I have no clue. So might as well bring everything. Well, everything that makes sense. Bugcatcher probably doesn't make sense. Let's see. I can make some more seeds. New recipe? Where? Ah, signs. Some more rope. And a chicken decoy. Being sidetracked. Because I meant to. Oh, I can only make 2. Apparently I'm not very good on keeping seeds around, huh? Plus, if I remember correctly, we gain something, merit something, by going to, like, the festivals and such. Okay. 10 more minutes, come on. What is the button? Oh! Oh, wow! Oh my goodness. much to do, and I've only scratched the surface. Yes, I want to go to the tree planting ceremony thingy. Alrighty. Hey, Connor. Good morning, everyone. It's great to see so many of you here today. And especially you. I'm glad to see you made it. And look at this turnout. It looks like we have just enough volunteers. Let's get going, folks. I'll share more details when we arrive at Pearlwa Woods. Oof. Now we're like a tongue twister, but if you're not good with words, yeah, probably a bit of a tongue twister. Food in that statue. Yeah. Is everyone ready? Off we go. Seriously reminds me of an old cartoon. Like, I think it was like a Betty Boop cartoon or something, where the pumpkin and such it looked weird. Like, seriously weird. But not so weird that you don't want to look away, it's just at the right amount of weird. If that makes sense. Here we are in Pearlwa Woods. What's left of it, anyway. Illegal logging, serious damage here. But that's about to change. Oh my. No kidding, it's kind of barren. The governor has given jurisdiction of Pearlwa Woods over to Starlit Town, and we're holding this temporary event this year. We're going to completely reforest Pearlwa Woods. So let's get to it and go plant some trees. Cool. Is there actual tree planting festivals around the world, or is that just a video game thing and cartoon thing? I mean, I know there's Arbor Day. Is it Arbor Day? I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called Arbor Day, where we ended up getting like little saplings that we could put in the backyard, only for people to say, "Oh, you can't plant that here." Ugh. It's horrible. Because you were like, what are we supposed to do with this tree then? You know, tree. No, Raj, the soil there isn't fit for coffee beans. Yeah, we'll grow okay, but if... Oh, yeah, they'll grow okay, but if excellent is what you're after, ugh, you won't get it. Okay, then. You really just have coffee on the mind, don't you? I mean, I'm a fan of coffee too, Raj, but... and I know you own the coffee business, but maybe you got a little too much bean on the brain. Hey, how are you? It's been a long time since I dug this hard. Okay. Because from the looks of it, you're just holding a shovel. Alrighty. Oh, poor Charles! He's sneezing up a storm over here! No doctoring today for me and Yuri. We've got a planet to save. That's if you don't get killed by your allergies first. Jeez Louise. Are you sure you should be here? I know you're trying to do a good thing, but if your allergies are acting up this badly, I don't know if it's worth it. Ooh, a shot? What's for shot? Pinecone, maple, and oak seeds, wild seeds. Is it wild seeds if you're buying it at a store, though? Candied tree seeds. Imagine just planting one of the candied seeds and it grows a whole candy tree. Ooh. And having all kinds of candies on it. I'm getting distracted. Hey, Randy! Think about it for a second, Walter. Funding a fully automated tree planter shouldn't be out of your reach. I guess you're Walter. Well, if it isn't the new owner of the lot. Or should I say, the farm. Wait, I didn't meet Walter before? This is the first time I'm meeting Walter. Are you the creepy person that was blacked out on your birthday? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Hey, Betty! Oh dear, this trip gets getting more tiring these days, but it's wonderful to see the beautiful view from up here again. No offense, lady, but I don't see the view. Oop. Oh, let's see. I know, way over here. Nice to meet you, yes? Nice to meet you! Hey, Jim! If it weren't for our actions, we wouldn't need to do this. I'm not talking about you and me, bah! I was referring to us humans. We don't know our place sometimes. Okay, that was a bit much, Jim, but eh. Oh, okay, so that I could have just looked at the left corner and it would have told me that to start the event I would need to talk to Connor. I hope you brought your A game. Let's rock and roll. Okay. I guess I... Okay, see, stage A. Clear all the debris in this area to move on to the next stage. Stage B is to till all the marked ground you come across to move on to the next. Trees, yeah. Yep. Alrighty. If I find anything interesting while clearing this stuff, do I get to keep it? That's my question, or am I just tossing it? Oh, that game, I was trying to get the trash, not the log. Now I'm trying to get the log. Alright. What is there smoke coming out of there? Is that like a natural spring just hiding away in there? If we're planting trees, do we still need to get rid of all of this greenery? Or is these just weeds and they need to go for actual things to grow? Please tell me I get to keep the wild seeds that I found and didn't have to buy. Because, you know, it makes sense that they're wild seeds if I find them on the ground. They're like a little mystery. You never know what you're gonna get. Honestly, it's always so fun. Unless, of course, you're, you know, going to grow a certain thing for the offering, or, you know. I miss that. I miss that again. Alright. The next thing. Alright. Looks like I might actually be able to keep what I find, considering it's still in my inventory. My goodness, how many times am I going to have to... Shouldn't you have had us clear down there too if we're planting some... Here's the question. Is this going to have me repeat it like 2 to 3 more times? a lot of ground. Like a lot. Ready? Now to plant. Saplings. Are they called saplings? I forget. What are baby trees called? Saplings, right? I mean, these don't really look like any saplings I've seen, but hey, cute. Alright, 11 more to go. Or not. Okay then. You're so adorable. I mean, it reminds me when I was working in a Atwood's place. Oh, the bunnies were so adorable. Not to mention the little chicks. That was always the best part. They were just so cute. That's a wrap, folks. We did it. The first area is all planted. It was a lot of work, but our efforts will pay off. Next year, this area, Purwa Woods, will look completely different. For starters, it will look much greener than it does now. And these trees will have fully grown by then. I can't wait to see it. Don't it take years for trees to grow, though, Connor? Great job, everyone. What kind of trees are these that they fully grow? I only know that I thought it took years for trees to fully grow. Yay, I did get to keep the seeds. Alrighty. Hey, Scott. Do you want to go down there with me? I'll walk with you. Okay. Is he... No, he is not barefoot. Okay. It looked like Scott was barefoot for a second. Alright, I guess we should check... Oh, we already checked on her. Yuri, what's your thought? Look, my outfit matches the theme. Green. Really? Is that a shade of green? It looks more blue to me, but... Then again... Alrighty, I guess... Yes, I want to leave the festival. Oh. Was not expecting to come back on my doormat. Alrighty. Guess we should quickly put up... If all... Put all these up for now, besides the watering can. Alrighty, what's tomorrow's forecast calling? Welcome to WBC, your main weather-related news source. The forecast covers Coral Island's surrounding area. It's going to be very windy tomorrow. High pollen count is expected. Oof. Tough on Charles. This place gets a lot of pollen. But then again, with all the flowers, I'm honestly not surprised. What did it say about 7 days? It's telling me there's 7 days left. Alrighty, let's collect this. the hedge is this? Banana seedling, spring and summer. Is it spring? Yeah, spring. But if I plant it, it's still gonna grow. Wouldn't be a bad idea. We'd have bananas! Question is, what kind of bananas? Like the ones we find at the supermarket, the tinier ones, the cute ones. Alrighty. Taking all these. Let's see. Spring. I'll plant these since it said we only have like 7 days left. Because spring, don't want to grow any crops that will just wilt pretty much right away. Or almost be ready to bloom only for it not to be able to bloom. Alright. Guess I'll put the... Let's do Hickey. Alright. I'm gonna wet land before planting right there. Alrighty. And turnips. Go into the bin. What's up? I guess I should work a little bit more in the tunnels. Well, the mine. That way we can get to the bottom or wherever it is to see what's down there, because I am seriously very curious about what's down below. I was not even close. Right, I'm heading to the lab to upgrade seeds. That way I can finish Sam's little quest pretty easily. Upgrade produce quality. Yep, here it is. It will be ready in 2 days. Alrighty then. Charles, how are you? I'm glad everything went smoothly at the tree planting event. Yeah, I'm glad too. For a second I was going to ask who chopped down the tree. Hey Sky, how about you? Dang, planting trees was like a whole new kind of workout. Who knew Sam the plant could give you such a good burn? I can't say much. I remember trying to clean up the backyard at one point. Because I wanted to do a garden when I was in high school. I had to clean up the backyard because it was a mess. And, well, learned a few things. Like, for instance, you have to do something special with tires to get rid of them. You can't just toss them with the garbage. Of course, I could have been told that without, you know. Yeah. Well, no. You gotta have to take it to a special place for them to do who knows what with the rubbery tires. Yeah. Gardening and stuff can be very... I would recommend definitely bringing a lot of water. That and making sure you don't stay out in the sun too long. Alrighty, is there any goodies in here? I mean, I see some bronze stuff. I guess I could kill the slimes. Oh yeah, I forgot. Is there like a quest going on that I have to like kill 30 monsters before I can go into the hobbit hole next to that one house? What was her name? Kira's house? But first I have to kill 30 monsters. Alright, got the bronze and now headed down the hole. Down the exit hole, but before I want to go down there, I want to go this way. I want to go this way. Oh, Ginger. And see if there's any more goodies. Get animals over there. The onesies. Caterpillar. And I missed the rock. Get a pet slime in this game. Going down in the mine with a pet slime. Name it Marmalade or Jello, depending on what color it is. Slime goop. That's all I want. Oh. I don't know about y'all, but it is getting a bit chilly around here. Fall is definitely here. And sooner or later, snow will be too. And I'll probably be just, well, I don't know. Probably just chilling in the house, staying warm, nice and cozy. Besides when I do have to go out. Unfortunately, you can't just hide away. Just can't hibernate during the winter. Even if you want to. Anything good over here? No, because I don't think we can go through that door. Taking good care of keeping an eye on the energy. Lucky we found that, as we did. Interesting. I really should have one of these pinned. Let's see. I guess this one is the one I need pinned for the monster thing. I mean, it just says enemies, but knowing my luck, it's probably that one. Question is, are we going to be able to, well, basically help the giants get out the stone? And if so, which one's first? Well, probably the one for the earth, but I don't know which one that would be. Cricket. You're camping. Also, apparently the sound makes me sleepy. Let's see, that can be tossed in there, so that, these. When did I pick up that? Just finding random things that I picked up. Alright, this goes in there. This can go in there. Alright, calling it a night. What's tomorrow's for? Oh, it was how to be a farmer with the Jeff. Alright, let's see. Jeff Smith. Okay. How to be a farmer with Jeff Smith. My name is Jeff Smith and I know a thing or two about farming. I was raised in a farm, so I got some tips for you, Sprouts. Let me tell you about them. Summer is right around the corner, Sprouts. Remember, crops usually wither at the end of a season. Now jot this down. Spring 28th will be the last day of spring. My pop learned the hard way. One fine summer morning in 19 unknown, we woke up to a field of dried up strawberry plants all dead. What a sight, what a sight. Harvest what you can, you hear? You can expect more rain in summer and of course storms. Good luck, you might need it. Why, thank you, Jeff. Alright, what's tomorrow's weather forecast? Welcome to WBC, your main weather-related news source. The forecast covers Coral Island and the surrounding area. The weather forecast for tomorrow is sunny. A hat is advisable for those who live near the beach. Alright. Animal Channel! Welcome to Hello, viewers. Welcome to however you want to pronounce that. My name is Paul, and I'm Anna. Anna? Annie? Anna? We're a husband and wife duo who loves animals. We moved to Coral Island to document the amazing fauna that lives on this amazing island. Together with our daughter Zoe, we want to show you just how wonderful the critters of this island are. We're here in the forest trying to get some footage of an amazing bird called the Syndra. I'm just going to say Syndra, also known as the bird of paradise. The name of bird of paradise comes from, and do you hear that? Over there. This is the magnificent Syndra, also known as the paradise bird. Why is it called the bird of paradise? That's because these birds can only be found on islands like Coral Island. Would you agree that this island is a paradise too? Definitely, and because of how beautiful they are, local legends thought these birds were the messengers of the goddess. J. Jonason. Okay, we all know that's a reference to Spider-Man. James Jonas. Ugh. Ooh. Everyone, and remember, take nothing but pictures, leave nothing but footprints, and keep nothing but memories. See you next time! Oh, that picture with the monkey. That monkey was not having a good day. Oh, you're just going back two more times after that one. Alrighty. forgot to... No, I didn't. I did go to the lab. For a second, I thought I forgot to go to the lab. Alrighty. Here we go. All these going into need my handy dandy trusty watering can. Maybe I should drink a cup of coffee before videoing. Woof. Today's just been one of those days where I am low energy. Alright. Let's head over to the blacksmith's place. I want to say his name is Pedro, and he has a brother. I can't remember his brother's name though. Either way, head over there, see what kind of gym this is. If it's a gym we already had, then it's going into the bin. If not, it's heading over to the museum. Oh, hey, Mark! I saw you plant rows of trees at the festival. You did well, garden rack. Not rack, rake. Cool. I think always have those scars on his face. I think your cat got you, Mark. Oh yeah, it does look old, so who knows what happened. Well, I hope we find out. Oh, opens at 9. Okay, I can wait until 9. Alright, let's see what's over here. What's this building? It's closed until 9. Okay, but that doesn't explain what it is. I can interact with the basketball. Can I shoot it? No, I can just skip it. Not skip it, dribble it. Bounce it? I guess bounce it. It's real. Smiley face on the taco above a... What is that? A moving... food truck? Food van? Alright, nothing over there. Too interesting. How about over here? Violets. To see what's in it. Yes, before. I think it's time to head over to the museum. No. You know, you would probably, she does kind of like remind me of like a mature version of Alice in Wonderland, the Disney one, not the live action, but the animated one. I mean, who's to say Alice decided to leave? I want to say London and come here, but then again, that would have been probably a little out of the way. She does remind me of Alice in Wonderland. Thanks to our work at the tree planting event, future generations will enjoy trees rather than barren land. Yeah. Oh, the white and pink bunny. It's nice that it has like cute little things, like the concept of having class outdoors. That will never work, really, though, unless it's like a small class like this. Because unfortunately, but then again, I can't say much due to the fact that there's a lot of things that's changed in my hometown that, honest. Well, one of them mainly because it was like a major memory. Well, actually, more than one, considering. Yeah, let's just say the place has changed, and some of the change I'm just not a big fan of. And yes, I get it. Change can be good, and plus, it was probably for the best. They changed up the park a little bit, considering it was made out of wood, yes, and honestly, yes, the sand pit wasn't the most hygienic. Especially since I do have memories of certain places, because there was actually like a little hidey hole that honestly people abused, considering they put chewed gum in it. Oh, I almost had chewed gum stuck in my hair, almost had to cut my hair. Yeah, it was a nightmare. Not to mention the fact that, now that I think about it, we're lucky that wasps didn't make nests in that thing. But yeah, it was a nice big playground, and then they changed it to basically. Yeah, I get it, they changed it, and honestly, some of the changes, I don't mind. Considering, yeah, it makes sense, but considering how some of them are, like, there was only one other good playground, and, well, park playground area, which is still there. I guess it makes sense for the how they changed the other one to be more for like little kids. So it's not all bad thing, but the original park that was there before had like an area for like the little kids, and then there was the area for the bigger kids. Yeah, it was made out of wood. It had like the wooden splinter, like the wood chips. Bad, and of course the tires bit of it was during the summer. Oof, hot, like overly hot. But I had some really good memories of going there for like birthday parties and such, and they just basically tore the whole original park down and replaced it with basically a rubber mat and yeah, they put in a whatchamacallit, a zip line. There's still the area where you can do parties at, but the playground compared to that area is kinda ridiculous. I mean, the sitting area now is like 3 times the size of the playground. But yeah, it's nice that they added a few things to the playground, considering it allows some of the other. One sec.